I will now click onto one of the orders in the Recent Orders section to view the order details. First showing an order which has not been dispatched, and then an order which has been dispatched. Here we have the customer name, the date the order was placed, the date the order is due to be delivered, based on any handling times on the products and the shipping method, the dispatch date will show the date the order was dispatched from CCP and how many products were dispatched. The reference field is an internal note which can be placed on an order. The note field will be populated with any notes the customer has added when placing an order, such as delivery instructions. If you are using any safe place shipping services, for example, this will be passed to the courier and printed on the label. You can also edit this note as required. Then we have the CCP order number, the invoice number. Please note that trade orders will not have an invoice number here until the order has been dispatched. The external reference from the channel, if applicable, the current status of the order. If you are using seasons, it will show here which season the order was placed against. If you are needing seasons, training will be provided separately for this. And then the sales channel that the order was placed on. Then we have the details of the products on the order. The full product name, the SKU, which is also a link to the product page in CCP, the amount of this product ordered, the amount which has so far been dispatched, and the number of products returned if there have been any returns. It then shows the line totals for this product, including the item price, net and gross, VAT rate, any discounts applied to the order, and the total gross for each line item. Then we have the order totals, including any carriage charge and the total VAT applied to the order. At the bottom of the page is the billing and delivery address for this order. There are several buttons on this page. Purchase order will show any links to any purchase order upon receipt of a customer order based on the rules configured for the auto purchasing of stock from suppliers. So, if you have any auto purchase order rules set on your products, if this order resulted in products being added to a purchase order automatically, it will link to that purchase order here. Print history will show anything which has been printed for this order, such as invoices or shipping labels. They can be viewed or reprinted as necessary from here. Prioritize allows you to bump an order into the priority queue in the order dispatch screen. Unallocate order allows you to remove the stock which has been allocated to the order and return it to available stock. Add tracking allows you to manually add tracking numbers to an order if you have had to book this in with a courier outside of CCP. You select the courier you have shipped the item with, and then enter the tracking number and URL the customer will use to track the order. If you have printed the label directly from CCP, you will not need to do this as the tracking information is stored automatically. Cancel order cancels the order in CCP. If the order is from an external channel, you will also need to cancel the order there and refund the customer. If the order was placed manually in CCP and a payment gateway such as PayPal or Stripe was used, you can refund the order directly from here. Edit order allows you to edit the order in CCP and add or change the products on the order if needed. Order triggers is used to manually execute any triggers for this order, such as sending dispatch confirmation or order confirmation emails. Print invoice will print a copy of the customer invoice for this order. Create refund and enter returns are used after the order has been shipped, if you are refunding the customer or the customer is returning an item. This will be covered in more detail in another course. When viewing an order which has already been dispatched, the order details screen is slightly different. Several of the buttons are no longer displayed, as the stock cannot be unallocated, the order can no longer be prioritized, and you can no longer cancel or edit the order. The dispatch date is now populated with the date the order was shipped and how many items were sent. And the tracking number is now showing on the right-hand side. This concludes this section of your training. Please complete the tasks below before moving on to your next course.